What you need to do is be thankful for the life you got, you know what I'm saying? Stop looking at what you ain't got, start being thankful for what you do got. Let's get it to him, baby girl. Hey.
Darling, I am here to tell you, as a multiple six-figure coach broadcasting here from the opulent St. Tropez here in the south of France, that you can have it all, you can have it now, and that you can create a life and business of more than enough. That's really what this is about. So let's back it up, okay? My life is opulent, like, my life is fabulous. It wasn't always that way. So when I traced like where I picked up this lack thinking, this less than enough thinking, there are two stories that come to mind, and I'm going to share one with you. When I was 11 years old, the the 357 shoes were hot. Remember MC Hammer, the guy who sang, "You can't touch this, no. Okay, you can't touch this." So he was hot. I was 11 years old, and remember he had his backup dancers, the 357 girls? Honey, I was a fan. I would come home every day after school to dance on TV with the 357 girls. And so I had to get the 357 shoes. Remember the 357 shoes? They were patent leather, and they were kind of like the pointed roundy toe with the satin ribbon, what do you call it? String. And I was like, I gotta get these shoes. And so I go home, Mom, we gotta get these shoes, the 357 shoes. We gotta get them. I nag her, and I'm going to the 6th grade, so I gotta be legit. I gotta be like on it, because it's like freshman year of high school. So we go to the store, we look at the shoes. I'm like beaming with excitement. Oh my God, I'm gonna get the 357 shoes. And my mom looks at the shoes, she looks at the price, then she looks at me, and she's like, I'm not paying that kind of money for these shoes. You can't have these shoes. But then she looked right next to those shoes where the knockoff version were. She said, you cannot have these shoes, and I won't pay that kind of money for these shoes, but you can have these shoes. Right there, it was the first time that I settled. It wasn't the first time that she told me I couldn't have what I wanted, but it was the first time that I consciously remember settling for less than what I wanted. And so this became the reality for me for years. And so you know what I would start to do? Because I had been conditioned for less than, whenever I would go to a store, I would automatically go to the sale rack. I wouldn't even look at, the front of the store where all the new merchandise and seemingly more awesome merchandise is. I would automatically go to the sale rack because I had this conditioning that I cannot have what I wanted. I could only have the lesser, bootleg, second-class version of what I wanted. And this is what changed it around for me. And I want you to really look at this for yourself. And when is the moment that you're going to change it around? When are you going to go from not right now, lack thinking, crumbing your way through life, to having more than enough? A life of abundance, of having all that you want. So I was holding my own 2-day event. And at this event, my own dreams started to wake up. St. Tropez had been a dream of mine for years. I remember I saw Beyonce and Jay-Z here, and I was just like, oh my God, I need to be at the south of France. But my lack thinking kicked in and killed it. I can't, it's too much, that's expensive. If they did it, it must cost way too much money, et cetera, et cetera. And I didn't come. I pushed all that to the side, and I brought it into now. I want this now, and I will have it now. So I ask you, what is your dream? Is St. Tropez a dream of yours? I want to invite you somewhere, if it's true. Or if you want to make your dreams come true, living an opulent life, having life on your terms, I want to invite you to my 2-day event, Voice and Visibility, here in the south of France, happening June 25th and 26th of this summer. I'm telling you, this is the event that I wish somebody would have created for me. When I was locked behind mediocre thinking and waiting for somebody to give me permission to be great, waiting for some magical made-up thing to happen inside of me or outside of me where I could finally say, oh, now is the time for me to go live my dreams. for someone to create an experience for me, an opulent, decadent, just like rich, over the top, radical transformational experience for me to come and deposit myself into, to really glean from, and to be taught the tools, like that's obvious, the tools that it takes for me to have this experience of more than enough that I can drink from, eat from, really be in and glean from. I would have taken it. So I invite you, if making your dreams come true is what you want now, not when you lose weight, not in any distant future, but now. If you want to make your dreams come true now, if you want to live an opulent life now, if you want more than enough now, then I invite you to get your ticket today. Move anything out the way, any and everything out of the way. Week appointments, other thing, to-do list, knock it out, get it out of the way, buy your ticket now. Say yes to yourself now. Show up to St. Tropez now. Get your bathing suit and your money and your beautiful hotel and your plane ticket and tell all your friends now. Make it happen now, because guess what? It's your life. It's your responsibility. Nobody is going to demand that you live an opulent life. Nobody. So you have to decide that you are qualified, that your life is now, and that you will have it now. I look forward to seeing you in the south of France. Get your ticket now. See you then. Bye.